Alright, so what I'm doing in this video is I'm just going to show you guys what I'd be doing if I was starting off as a small company, what I'd be using to track all my data and do stuff like that, basically an all-inclusive app. And so what we have here is I'm on this app called Redline. It's going to be posted on their channel, but essentially, I mean, they're not trying to sell anything here because the plans are all just for extra AI credits, which honestly, this video is targeted for, people who are just sole operators at this point. You don't need it at all. They do everything manually. It works really well. The AI is pretty awesome because it kind of automates everything, but you just don't need it. And the software is really cool because it delivers just about everything you need as a sole operator. In my opinion, it does everything I would need as a solo guy. So I'm just going to walk you through quickly. It's a 5-minute walkthrough because it is so simple. They really strip everything that you get, like all the nonsense with these other apps. But the dashboard, this is where most of your stuff's going to live when you're using Redline. So this home page is it's just an overview of everything you have going on. And then this quick sort is something you'll use. As you can see, I just have a test thing in there, but you just add notes, dates, prices, drafts, and photos from job sites. This is the only part of the app you're really using when you're on a job. Say when you're doing something at somebody's house, you're taking a picture, you upload it here, and then either later on, once you're done with the job, you go on your phone, you can sort it into any customer job, or you can go ahead and do that when you're at your house. It just saves in this inbox and gives you a little alert of how many you have. It's a super useful feature to have. Pipeline, also pretty self-explanatory. You just put your leads in here. You put people, like, you move them around when you quote them, when you're working on them, and then when they're done or whether they didn't go through, you just move them into the given boxes and then you get lots of insights on them. So again, super intuitive. Just add a job, super easy. Quotes, same thing. You can create a quote for a customer just by pressing new quote. You don't really even need me to show you how to do that. It's all super self-explanatory. And then you click, I think the button is copy link, and it goes ahead and you're able to then text that link or email that link to your client, and they are able to approve that quote from their phone on a separate Redline portal. It just takes them to a web version. They press approve. As soon as they approve it, it'll show up in your dashboard that it's approved, and then you're good to keep moving on that job. You're also able to invoice. Even on free, you're able to add a Stripe as an integration, which is pretty cool. They have some cool stuff in here. If you're more advanced, you get Jobber, Company Cam, if you like external pictures, but they honestly do what Company Cam does pretty well in here. So if we go back to dashboard, calendar, again, self-explanatory. So calendar is one of those features that you probably might pay for because you really only can set it up with the chat. However, I think they're adding a way you'll be able to manually do stuff. It's cool because you can manually do pretty much everything that the chat does. The chat's just like, say, if I'm bringing in like I'm just switching to Redline, I have like 30 customers. You just put them all in the chat and it automatically puts everything into your dashboard. So that's super cool. And you get some AI credits for free when you start. You can also get referral credits if you have some friends. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Yeah, you just, again, there's like an activity log, receivables, anything like that. These are all really self-explanatory. And then you just have a big overall dashboard and you get some insights based on your data, which get better as you go, as Redline gets more of a memory. Honestly, that's the only feature we really need to go over. The chat, like if you have questions, just ask the chat. I'm just gonna leave a link down below again. It's completely free. Go ahead and check it out. This is what I would recommend to anyone starting out. I think that it's the best bang you're gonna get for your buck because you don't actually have to spend any money. We're really not trying to sell anything. This is just meant for early adopters and sole operators, just to be able to have a free platform they can really get started on and then integrate more platforms as they need to.